We are officially on baby watch. Pregnancy nose is a real thing. I feel like I'm looking at myself and all I can see is nose. Oh gosh, I am officially 37 weeks, so it means that baby can come anytime now, which I feel like is the most frustrating part of the pregnancy, because now that I'm 37 weeks, it means that baby can come tonight, tomorrow, in a week, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. So you just don't know. I'm down to see my midwife once a week, and I'm just here having an extremely emotional day. I thought my eyes would have been red, but they're not. But it's been an extremely emotional morning. I'm concerned about baby's movements. I can feel baby move, but it's just not as strong as I'm used to, or as I would like, and it has me bawling my eyes out. Luckily today I have an appointment. I almost called a midwife to make it sooner. I decided not to because I can feel baby move. It's just not as much, not as intense, and I'm trying not to freak out. But I kind of did a little. So I dropped the kids off at a friend's house from church, so I'm actually here by myself for the first time ever, I think. It was so sad. They really wanted to come. They like hearing baby's heartbeat. I even brought my diaper bag, and then you can't see, but down there I have a hospital bag just in case I have to leave here and go straight to the hospital. I feel like, I hope she doesn't just dismiss my fears. Like, I know she's gonna put the fetal Doppler on me and find a heartbeat. I know she's gonna find a heartbeat. I don't want her to dismiss my fears. I feel silly. I feel really silly, but I feel legitimately scared. Anyways, I'm sitting here trying to calm myself down before I go in. I'm a few minutes early anyways, which never happens. When I'm with the kids, I'm always late. Oh gosh. I have been monitoring the cakes all day. Like I said, I can feel them, but the intensity is very low. I had an ultrasound on Friday. They did a BPP. It was 10 out of 10. Everything was fine with the ultrasound, so like there should not be anything wrong. But that's the thing, those things happen like out of the blue, so it's not reassuring to me. The fact that I had a great ultrasound on Friday, today's Tuesday, is not reassuring to me. I would love if I were home and I was a doctor at home, I would just go to the hospital and get an NST. But I'm not in my world anymore, so I'm gonna see the midwife. I have been praying all day, obviously, and it's interesting because I had a miscarriage last year. I've told you guys that, and I prayed. I knew that I was miscarrying because I just wasn't getting as sick, and I knew something was wrong, and I was praying the whole time that everything would be fine with baby, and it was not. And one of the things that the biggest takeaways that I got from that miscarriage is that sometimes God doesn't answer your prayers in the way that you want him to, and he's still good, he's still faithful. I still trusted him, but he's given me a deeper understanding of prayer and of my relationship with God, in the sense that I am not after an outcome. I'm not after all of the good things that he can give, but he is the prize. He is the best thing. He's the only thing that satisfies. And so even when we have outcomes that we don't desire, he's still good, he's still faithful. So that's been my frame of mind for the last couple of minutes, but it's time to go in now. Just pray for me and baby. Okay, I am done with my appointment. I'm going to cover my eyes, guys. But heartbeat was fine, as I suspected. Had me bawling, like just hearing it made me very emotional. But the heartbeat was fine, and as I suspected, she's sending me to the hospital to do an NST. So I am on my way there to have an NST done, and then hopefully we can continue on with our day. So yeah. NST looked great. Baby was kicking the heck out of me while I was lying on there. So it's so embarrassing. And Ibrahim is on his way here, but I'm done. So I'll probably just meet him in the parking lot. Why do kids stress you out so much? I'm just glad everything is okay. And I'm sure I'll be back here in a couple of weeks. Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Today has been very what's the word, like uneventful. Just been taking it easy. I feel like the emotional toll of yesterday has me very low energy today, so I feel very sluggish. And to be honest, I still feel worried is not the word. I'm not worried, I'm not anxious. I just wish I could have baby already, so that they'll be on this side and I could see them and know that everything is okay. But in the meantime, just taking it one day at a time, praying and asking God, just praying, just submitting all of my fears and taking it one day at a time. I don't have too many plans for the week. So today I need to go to the pharmacy to collect my prenatal, and I also need to collect a book from the library. I'm wondering if I should do it myself or just ask hubby to get it for me on his way after work. But I think going to the library will be good, so that the girls can have a change of scenery a bit. Although they had a change of scenery yesterday, so I guess it's not that necessary. But apart from that, there's nothing else going on today. Just taking it slow and easy. I have a whole set of laundry here in front of me that I need to do, so I'll watch something while I'll do that. I'll edit a video. My plan is to go for a walk every day after dinner, so that I can walk it out, get this baby out. No, it's boring. It's a boring day. So I'll catch you guys when something worthy of updating is happening. We're gonna do the bottles today. I have 6 Advent bottles in here, 2 wide neck Dr. Brown bottles, and I also have some even flow wide bottles. Those are plastic. I actually did not buy them for the bottles. I bought them for the nipples. And then we have the pacifiers in here, and then some other stuff in here. So let's get started. Okay, so let's chat a little bit about why I made the particular choices that I made. I only have here the Philip Advent bottle, and I have the Dr. Brown's bottles. 2 of them are wide neck and 2 of them are narrow neck. I don't anticipate us using bottles too much because I plan on exclusively breastfeeding. But with my first, we made a big mistake and did not give her a bottle until she was probably 2 months, almost 3 months, when I was getting ready to go back to work. And that was a very traumatizing experience. And so my plan is to give baby a bottle maybe once a day so that they're used to it. Not because I plan on going back to work soon, but also because you just never know. Maybe I need to run out, or if sleep is really bad and I need to hand over a feed in the middle of the night or something. I don't know, but I just want to be prepared. So I got some bottles. I got them off Facebook Marketplace. It was very inexpensive compared to like buying them brand new. She gave me the nipples that came with them, but not a big fan of reusing somebody else's nipples, so I tossed them out. And then as I was doing my research, what is the top recommendation, especially for babies that breastfeed, is to get a nipple that is very similar to the boobs, so that they don't have nipple confusion, and then they prefer taking the bottle over taking the breast. And also it'll help them strengthen their latch even if they're using a bottle. And the rule of thumb that I learned is that you want to be able to do a triangle over the nipple of the bottle. I'll come closer. And then you want as minimal space as possible. And the best nipple that I had found that met that criteria was the Even Flow Balance Plus white bottles. But they are plastic, and apparently finding these bottles in glass is very hard to find, and they're also expensive. So what I did was, in doing all of the research, I found out that those nipples fit perfectly on the Advent bottles. So I got the plastic bottles just so that I could use the nipples, and then I have the glass bottles here. So if you see, when you make a triangle over the nipple, there's barely any space. The Dr. Brown nipple is similar, but there's a lot more space here. So obviously, like, this is second class as compared to this one, but this one is still not a bad option. I wish I had another nipple to show you, but I got rid of them all. Is this one? This is the Even Flow bottle, and it's very similar to the Dr. Brown. But you want a wide base and a gradual progression from the tip of the nipple to the base of the nipple. So that is why I chose these bottles, and then that is also the reason why I chose the pacifiers that I did, because they have a round tip, a gradual progression, and a wide base, which is very similar to how the breast is. And so they can take these with hardly any issues. At least that's what my research has said. Prep these. This is how they came out. I like the size of them, so I'm gonna cut them and laminate them and then cut them again.
like a lot to get those affirmation cards done and the verse cards done. And I think most people could just get an index card and write it on there, but I'm a little extra. I like doing those crafty things. If you notice, I have all of the equipment for it. I do these kind of things all the time, so I enjoy doing it. So if you are getting ready for birth, please don't feel like you have to do like that kind of thing. If you want to go in there with affirmation cards, just get like a normal index card and just write them on there. That should be fine. Anyways, next on the list that I think I'm gonna do right this second is to go prepare a little basket for my midwife. I feel like this birth can happen like any minute now, so I need as many things prepared as I possibly can. Right now my mother-in-law is combing my girl's hair. That's another load lifted off my shoulders. So great. So I think I'm gonna take the opportunity and just go find a basket and some things that I can put in there. I'll probably put in some snacks. I have this Be Still and Know That I Am God. It's a notepad, and at the bottom of each of the notepad has like scripture verses in there, so I will include that. I also have like some inspirational stones that I feel like she could use in her office. I have eye masks that I feel like would be nice as well. So that's what I'm starting with, and then when I go there, I'm gonna get a small basket to put them in. I will probably get some snacks, maybe a couple of drinks or something. I don't know. I'll just walk around and see what I can find.
Beneath the starlit sky, our love's secret line, like leaves we soar so high. Beneath the moonlight, the soft touch your hand in mine gets me every time.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday was uneventful. Nothing happened. We stayed home. My mother-in-law cooked. She cooked groundnut soup. It was delicious, didn't you say? Yeah, it was. And also I washed my hair and I started combing it. I did the front and the back just in case something happens, so I could just put up the middle. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Finish combing my hair, and then later on this afternoon we have a midwife appointment, and she does membrane sweeps at 38 weeks. So I'm just wondering, is today the day? Will it happen tonight? Will it happen tomorrow? Or will the membrane sweep be ineffective? We'll see. I got some facial sheet mask. We have some granola bars here, and then we have some fruit snacks, and this is all from Dr. Henry. Shanna, thank you so much. That is so thoughtful. She said she got it for me just to put in my little snack box for when I'm nursing, and I feel like that is so sweet. Thank you so much, Henry. I thought that was a very thoughtful dish, and I appreciate it so much. It's about 2.5, almost 3 hours later. I am almost done. I just did some big twist so I can hide it a little bit, but it's almost 1:39 to get ready because I have a midwife appointment at 2:30. Like I said, I'm very excited because she's gonna sweep my membranes, and I'm like, is today the day? Is it gonna provoke labor? My husband is like, babe, don't get your hoots up, and I'm like, I can't help it. I cannot help it. Is today the day? I don't know. Either it helps me go into labor, or it doesn't. And the only thing that I fear is that it sends me into prodromes. So like I start contracting and it's painful, but it's not really doing anything, and then it goes on for a couple of days. I'm hoping that is not the case, but we'll see. So I'm gonna have lunch. My mother-in-law cooked again, and I can't wait to eat it. The girl said it was delicious. It's so nice. It's so nice having her here.
So I am going to go eat. We're gonna get ready and then we're gonna head to the midwife.